आऊज़ुबिल्लाहिमिनश्शैतानिर्रजीम बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम रब्बि इश्रह ली सदरी वयस्सिर ली अमरी वहलुल उक़दतम मिन लिसानी यफ़क़हू क़ौली रब्बि ज़िदनी इल्मा. Students, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, and not absent from your Lord is any part of an atom which within the earth or within the heaven or anything smaller than that or greater, but that it is in a clear register. Surah Yunus, ayah number 61. Students, you know very well all things around you are made up of matter. Anything which have mass and occupies space is known as matter. Here you can see all the three states of matter: solid, liquid and gases, and you have to learn all of these states in your previous classes. Today we will discuss the structure of these matter. Matter is made up of atoms. Atoms are smallest building unit of all of the matter, and they cannot be seen with naked eye. When atoms, some same kinds of atom combine together, they make a molecule, and when molecules combine together, they make elements. This is the hierarchy of non-living things or elements. Students, there are different types of atoms, and so the elements are also different. Today we will discuss the difference between atoms and the elements. Students, all elements are different from each other in their properties depending on a special number called atomic number. On the basis of atomic number, elements have been arranged in a table, and that table is called a periodic table. Students, how elements are different and how scientists arrange them in the periodic table, let's discuss them. Because elements join differently, so they have different chemical reactions to join, and due to their different atomic numbers, they have different properties. So the element they join to make the elements are also different. Students, for making to show the difference between these scientists have give some names to these elements, and these names have been given by the scientists are basis of the places where they were discovered, and then giving name they also make the symbols of these elements. For making the symbols, they have to take first or starting two letters of these elements. As hydrogen have H symbol, helium have He, lithium have Li, beryllium have Be, bromine have B, and carbon have C, nitrogen and oxygen O, and so on. And students, atomic numbers are written on the top of the elements. Here you can see hydrogen have 1 atomic number, helium 2, lithium 3, carbon 6, nitrogen 7 and oxygen have 8 atomic number. And to learn about symbols, I have shown you some more elements with their symbols. You can see these symbols have been taken from starting two letters of the name of these elements. Magnesium, from magnesium we have take Mg, from aluminium we have Al, calcium, from calcium we have Ca, and so on. And students, now we learn the classification of these elements, how scientists classified them, and how they place them in the periodic table. Students, they have classified in metallic and non-metallic. Metallic, put the metallic elements on the left hand side, and non-metallic elements you have seen in your periodic table are on the right hand side. These have metallic properties, and non-metallic have non-metallic properties. Now we learn their properties, metallic and non-metallic properties. Students, all the metals are shiny, hard and strong. You can see on your screen some metals, they are shiny, hard and strong, but In non-metals, they are different. They are dull, weak and brittle. Non-metals are dull, weak and brittle. They can be hard but not as much hard as metals are. So because metals are too much hard, they need high melting and boiling points. Due to their hardness, they have to need high melting and boiling points. But in other way, non-metals need low melting and boiling point because they are not as much hard as metals, so they need low melting and boiling point. Next we have a property of conductivity. Students, metals are good conductor of heat and electricity, and non-metals are bad conductors of heat and electricity. Next we have the property of malleability. Metals can be drawn into wires and given different shapes. Even we can give a shape of thin sheet to our metals. And in other words, non-metals, most of non-metals are in gaseous state, but in solid form, non-metals are too weak to be drawn into different shapes. Now, individual properties of some elements, because in the individual properties we will discuss some gases and some metals too. So, we will discuss step by step. First, hydrogen. Hydrogen is lightest element, colorless, odorless, tasteless, non-toxic, and it formed in the nature as in gaseous form. And where we use these hydrogen? Hydrogen used is as a fuel, highly flammable, used for manufacturing fertilizer, used for preparing vegetable ghee, and used for welding purposes too. Next we have one more gas, which is oxygen, which we use for breathe. It is colorless, blue in liquid form, odorless, tasteless, non-toxic, and formed in gaseous state, and used in the cylinders of sea divers, and used for welding and cutting metals. And next we have one more gas, helium, non-metal, lighter than air, colorless, odorless, tasteless, best conductor of heat and gaseous form. It used in the balloons and airships, being a light gas because it's lighter, and used in the oxygen mixture tanks to help the sea divers breathe under the sea, and also used in medical field for observing breathing problems and also some scanning purposes. Next we have sulfur. Sulfur, soft non-metal, odorless, yellow colored, solid form, poor conductor of heat and electricity, and insoluble in water, and used in making gunpowder firework, used in manufacturing fertilizer, fungicides and insecticides, used in the medical field in many beauty, used in medical field also in many beauty products. Next we have one metal, which is silver. Relatively soft metal, white colored, has a luster, excellent conductor of heat and electricity, and found in solid form, and used in making jewelry, coins and tablewares, etc. Paste of silver used in making solar panels and used in making mirror and glass. Next we have gold. The symbol of gold is AU, and it's soft metal, yellow colored, has a luster, good conductor of heat and electricity, and found in nature in solid form, and be used in making jewelry, ornaments and coins, etc. Used in manufacturing electronic devices like computer and telephones, and used by dentists for filling cavities. Students, here we have learned some classification of elements, names and symbols, and atoms, about atoms and elements. Inshallah, we will meet in our next lecture with the union of atoms. Till then, take care of yourself. Allah Hafiz.